Hey, what's going on, guys? You got your boy cameraman Tony. So look, we're gonna get straight to it real quick. Now available, we have the Girl with Soil and Cameraman Tony t-shirts available for pre-order. Man, look at that. Look at that, guys. Ooh,
You
woo.
looking real ripped in that tee.
Oh, thank you, T. Thank you, baby. So look, check this out. Now this ain't only just for my ladies now. Fellas, hey, this is for you too. Look, you see I got it on. You know, you might be out and about. The ladies be all up on you. Tell them ladies, get off me, ladies. Leave me alone. Don't love me like you do. You know what I'm saying? So, but nah, guys, they are available. T-shirts are $35. That's with free shipping. Or you can do 2 for $65. That's also free shipping. Sizes range from small to 3X, and there's a $3 upcharge for sizes 2X and 3X. Only 2X and 3X. A little bit more material, so we gotta charge y'all a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So how you place your order, you hit us up at girlwithsoilorders@gmail.com. And also we will have all of this that I'm saying in the descriptions. But anyway, man, hey, we appreciate y'all support. As always, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now on to the video.
Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Tiffany. I'm a gardener in Zone 9A, Southern Alabama. If y'all returning, hey friends. Y'all, so today we're going on a little field trip, but first, before we go on the field trip, I do want to do like a quick walkthrough, not really a garden tour, but more so of a walkthrough of the garden to show y'all a few things. And I also want to show y'all the area that we showed y'all in the last video, our updated chaos garden area that's not really a chaos garden area anymore. And what else? Oh, and I have to show y'all these plants that I got from the local high school. I say it's local, but it's kind of good ways away from us. It's called Bryan Career Technical Center, and I'm not even sure if it's really a high school or if it's more like a vocational type of school. I'm not sure, but I got this full tray of flowers and accidentally got some pepper plants for $12. So I got some petunias, I got quite a few marigolds, and I got some sweet banana peppers. I was rushing when I went there, y'all, so that's why I didn't realize I was getting pepper plants. So I was like, oh, these look really good. And I didn't get a chance to read the tag because it don't actually have a tag on here. And I ended up grabbing them thinking they were flowers, but they weren't. But it's okay. I have some people to give these away to. And I probably keep like 2 of them. Yeah, I probably keep 2 sweet banana peppers because I can always pickle them like I plan on doing the cucumbers. And then, see, this one actually have a sign on it, but I ain't read it, y'all. Like I said, I was in a rush. These are sweet bananas. And then the petunias, I really didn't try to get these because from my understanding, they get pretty big. These are red wave petunias. Now on the tag, it says $5, but I added it to this tray and it was part of the $12 little deal. So the lady at the place told me that as long as I don't like fill it up super crazy, they would give me the whole tray for $12. So I thought that was a pretty nice thing. So if y'all local to like Irvington, Mobile, surrounding areas like that, it was one lady that commented, said she was in Saraland. So like areas like that, they always do it around this time of the year, and they have it open Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. And not only are y'all getting good deals on the plants, but y'all also supporting their horticultural department. Y'all don't talk about how I say that either. But anyways, I also wanted to show y'all this real quick before we do a quick walkthrough. Miss Cass, she been supporting the channel from when we first started gardening on this channel. She actually sent over this Grace and August apron. So I had it on my wish list on Amazon, and she ordered it and sent it to the P.O. box. So thank you so much, Miss Cass. I haven't gotten a chance to wear it just yet in the garden. Look, I'm trying to hold on to it for when I'm doing like a big harvest, and then that way I can really use it the way I want to put my harvest stuff in the little pocket in the front, kind of like how the guy on here got his. But yeah, I'm so grateful, so appreciative of her for that. Now, let's get y'all off the tripod real quick and let's show y'all some things. I actually have to heal some of the potatoes too today. But yeah, anyways, back to what we supposed to be doing. So y'all remember our pepper plant. The peppers still have not turned red just yet. They're still green, but I'm noticing that it's starting to lean because there's so much peppers on here. From my understanding, if you eat these Melrose peppers while they're green, it's more of a bitter taste. It's slightly sweet, but it's more of a bitter taste than it is sweet. So if I let them turn red on the actual plant, then it'll be a more sweet taste, and that's the taste that I want to go for. But I really have to figure out a way to support this, like stake it up some. I should have put a cage over this one, but I didn't realize it was gonna get this big. And I'm also having some regrets about putting it in front of the cucumber plant, because now it's like it's shading the cucumber plant, and if bees and stuff were to come in here, I guess they'll be able to see those yellow flowers. But I don't know, y'all, because as y'all can see, the cucumber's starting to die out. So when you don't pollinate your cucumbers, this is what they'll do. Or when your cucumbers don't get pollinated, they'll just kind of shrivel up and look like this. You can tell this one didn't get pollinated. And when I get back from our little field trip, I'm actually go ahead and pull that green onion out, but I'm not gonna do it right now. But when we get back home, I'm gonna do that. Our other peppers on this side, they starting to flower really well. I done pulled off the flowers before, y'all. I done pulled off the flowers a few times, actually. I ain't pulling them off no more. This is actually a shishito pepper plant. I think all three of these are shishito peppers. Anyways, like I was saying, this is not a garden tour. It's more so showing y'all quick little updates. But we're about to go down here. And as y'all can see, I already got the cherry blossom green stalk spread it out, because I'm actually about to fill it with the soil that I already have. The cherry blossom is a retired color. They may bring it back, who knows. And this is the soil that I'll be using. And actually, our field trip today, we're going to the longleaf mulch place. I don't know if they're gonna be busy or not, but that's where we're going today, because we got to get some more soil. I'm gonna just empty this bucket that I got down here, and I got another bucket that I want to get filled up, because I want to go ahead on and fill up a good amount of our green stalks. So to get that taken care of, I'm not going to plant in them today, but I want to go ahead and get them filled up. I do want to tell y'all this, my plan for the green stalk. Do I want to tell y'all now? No, I ain't going to tell y'all, because I don't need none of y'all in the comments with y'all negativity talking about that ain't going to work, girl, with soil. Don't do that. Because I'm going to still do it anyway. So I don't need y'all in the comments telling me not to do it. So I'm going to wait until I'm doing it to show y'all. Anyway, these are the potatoes that we'll be healing off some more today. Now, I know I won't be able to cover up all of this greenery, but I want to get this field all the way to the top with soil. I also want to go ahead on and start healing this off. This is actually our last batch of potatoes that we dropped down. And then these actually starting to die back. I was going to heal this some more, but I don't know. I don't think I am. We'll see. These are one of the first set of potatoes, either the first or second set of potatoes that we dropped down, and it only has Happy Frog in this bag. I don't really have high hopes for this batch of potatoes. Oh, I feel a little bit of potatoes down there. Oh, okay, I may be wrong. I feel some potatoes, y'all. Let me leave it alone. Y'all know me. I say, let me leave it alone before it changes mind. I'm going to go ahead and fill up this green stock right here as much as I can with the soil that I have. But I'm not going to add any fertilizers or anything to it just yet. I may do that when I come back, but I'm not going to do it right now. Really, I'm doing this before I leave just so I can get the this bucket to get it filled up again. And y'all see I got on long sleeves today. It's a little airish out here today, y'all. And I can honestly say I ain't mad about it. Oh, I am going to add compost too. Our green stock, so that's gonna be the only nutrients that I add to it right now. If y'all didn't see the other video about this potting soil mixture, we do get this locally, like I said before, and it has perlite, oyster shells, fine bark, peat moss, and cocoa coir. That's what's in here. I done had it for a few weeks now, and it's still light and airy, so I like that. I like that. It's most definitely a faster way for me to fill this up. I don't know why I'm playing with this cup, but I'ma take out as much this potting soil as I can, and then I'm gonna just tilt it over and just pour it directly into the green stock, because that's how I usually do it. I get my cup to cover the hole, and instead of top dressing this with the compost, I'm gonna just add some to the middle, mix it in, and then do it that way. Now, the only thing about these nitro gloves, they are thin, so I do have to be careful to make sure I don't poke a hole or nothing in it. I really should have waited until I came back to do this. When I say do this, I mean adding the compost to it. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna add the compost to the other ones until I come back, because I don't want to get all dirty before I head out, y'all. And y'all know I always love to hear y'all updates on what's going on in y'all garden. So feel free to drop it in the comments, like what y'all got going on. Like, are y'all harvesting stuff yet? Are y'all still in the beginning stages? Have y'all not even brought y'all plants out? I know a few people were saying they ain't even started bringing their plants outside yet, because it's still kind of cold in the area. So I definitely get it. And they do have the carrot tops for the green stalks, but I don't have any, y'all. So I just use the cup, and it still works out good. And these days, whenever I'm dealing with the green stocks, I try to tell y'all that right now they do still have their Mother's Day sale going on. You get $50 off the 3-tier 5 tier and 7 tier, and you can always use the link in the description if you would like to save $10 off your purchase of $75 or more. And I'm actually gonna go get our pavers too. I ain't gonna bring y'all out at Lowe's because I really just want to run in, grab the pavers, and run out. And a few of y'all was asking about Tony's mom garden. I'm actually going over there tomorrow to get content, and I am so excited to go over there because the content that we're gonna be getting, I'm gonna give y'all an update. I haven't been over there, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, since the last time we shot the video, and I was saying that I was gonna be going over there to check in on y'all on her garden to see how it's doing. Y'all, I be so busy. Lord have mercy. Monday through Fridays. Really, the weekend be the only time where I have to really dedicate time to the garden like I want to. I'm excited to go over there to see what she got going on. We gotta help her with something. That's all I'm gonna say. Well, I gotta help her with something because Tony gonna be at work. And for those of you that may be new to gardening or new to using green stalks, you definitely want to make sure you have a potting soil when you're doing this. Like, you want to make sure you have a potting soil, not in-ground soil, or not I see some people use raised bed soil, but I think I used raised bed soil or raised bed and potting soil mix when I first got the green stalk, and I really didn't like that mix because it can get compacted. So I want to make sure it's not getting compacted. It's really just like growing in pots when you're using this, or containers. That's what you can kind of compare it to for somebody that may have never had a green stalk. Yes, I will use the other soil when we get back to peel those potatoes, if I stop wasting it. All right, so I'm actually gonna go ahead on and head out. So I'm gonna leave all of my mess down here just like this. I'm gonna even leave my tripod set up because I'm gonna have to work in this space when I come back, and I don't want to have to bring out my stuff. Girl, you about to forget your bucket. So I'll turn it back on once we make it to our location, and yeah, I'll be back. All right, y'all, so we have made it to our location. So I am at Longleaf Mulch, and I'll show y'all the sign just in case y'all are interested. This is in Sims, Alabama. They do deliver. I just want to get that out the way real quick because sometimes I forget to say that. I'm not mic'd up because just in case if I have to ask any questions, I want y'all to be able to hear as well. So yeah, let's get out. I already know what to expect, so it ain't like, oh, I got to see what to expect because it's my first time, because I already know what to expect because this is my third time coming here. So yeah, and in the back seat, y'all see we got our 27-gallon bucket, and I got 2 buckets in the trunk. So here is the sign, and this is their phone number, just so y'all can see. 251-649-6650. I hope y'all not getting a lot of the background noise. Right now she's helping someone, so I'm gonna go down so y'all can see what their piles look like, even though I'm gonna have to drive down here anyways. This is their bagged soil. It's the professional growing mix. And then this is their organic potting mix. This is the one that I get. This is the bags. The bags are $10. And I've been seeing oyster shells. It says oyster millings. I don't know if that's makes a difference or not. So this is what it looks like. And it's so crazy, y'all, because I got this content before, and y'all know the files end up getting corrupted. So this is their mulch. And then they even do rocks, like gravel, pea gravel rocks. Now I was thinking about getting some rocks from them to go in between the pavers and the greenhouse, but I was like, these may be too small. I think we would go a little bit bigger because I'm still not done with the greenhouse just yet. Still haven't put the finishing touches. Now the only thing, y'all, it's been raining. We got a lot of rain yesterday, so it is a rain pile. So I'm not sure if she'll be able to get me some soil real nice or not, but we'll see. The last time I came, it wasn't rain the day before or the week or 2 before either. So it was a lot easier for her to be able to get the soil. But it's nice to see what it looks like once they've had rain. But I'll turn y'all back on once we make it inside. Like I said, she's dealing with a customer right now, so I don't want to intrude. All right, y'all, so we done made it inside. We got Sweet Lacey right here. And I just met, her name is Lex. I just met Lex. She said she watched the channel, and that's how she found out about this place. So that was very nice to meet her. She said she about to go home and plant her some sugar baby melons, and her husband was with her as well. So shout out to y'all. I hope y'all have a great gardening season. But yeah, I want Lacey to just tell y'all a couple things about what they have to offer.
Thank you. So this is lawn leaf mulch. We got plenty of potting mixes and natural bark. Perfect for flower beds, perfect for the garden. If you have any needs in Sims, sand, rock, we got it all. Just let us know and we'll try to help you.
And you told me about another place last time I was here, Philip Feed.
Yeah, Philip's Feed is our feed store. We do in-house chicken feed, horse feed. I mean, everything you can think of. You can go and buy honey.
I know that's
pickles,
right.
All kind of stuff. It's a one-stop shop. So if you need anything, we got it all.
Good. Let me ask you this, Lacey. How far is it away from here?
It's probably about 15 minutes.
About 15 minutes.
Jump down Moffett, straight down, almost to the interstate. You
Okay.
Go down Wolf Ridge, just not far.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check them out. Y'all done changed it up. Last time y'all had a shelf right here.
I'm trying to expand and make
Yeah. So let me show y'all this little stuff they have over here. So they do have different seeds. They got beans. Let me see what else they got over here. Collards, black diamond. I'm thinking this is watermelon. Black diamond. Yep, black diamond watermelon. Sugar baby melons. They got a little bit of everything, y'all. So they even got fertilizers. They even got, if you got patchy grass, we got some patchy grass spots. They got the grass seed as well. Yep. And I'm going to show y'all this because I showed y'all this on the last video, but y'all didn't get a chance to see it. They have the different pine bark. So this is the shavings, and it is $15 a yard. This is the fine, and this is actually what's in the mix that we used before we left the house. So it's $35 a yard, and this is the medium. A few of y'all was asking me what I mulched the beds that's in the greenhouse with. This is actually it. It's a medium fine bark mulch. Am I saying that right, Lacey?
You got it.
All right. And then we got the ground bark. It's $30 a yard, which is this here. And then we got the nuggets, $35 a yard. So this is more big chunky like. Yep, so y'all come check Lacey and them out. They're a family-owned business, local. So, yeah. But I'm going to go ahead and get off this camera. I'll talk to y'all when I get home. I'm going to let Lacey get what I got to get, and we're going to get out of here. All right, y'all. So this is what the process looks like. You just filling this bucket up. Then I got these 2 buckets here, and I'm going to get filled up. All right, y'all, so I want to quickly interrupt this video. So to get these buckets filled up for the organic potting mix that I got, it's $10 per bucket. If you were to get the professional growers mix, it's $5 per bucket. And if you were to get the mulch, it'll be $5 per bucket. So just FYI, because I did forget to mention that. I ain't staying G, y'all see that right? Oh, okay. Yeah, so I just wanted to show y'all what the process looks like of them scooping if you bring your own buckets. But I'll turn back on once we make it to our next destination or to the house. So the way that I got it set up, I just got 2 of the totes in here in the back trunk. And then I got another tote in my back seat. I'm going to get this 27-gallon one out because I would like to fill up all the green stalks. I would like to fill up all the green stalks that's out here today. Woo, that thing heavy, y'all. He filled it up to the brim, and I am not complaining. And this is what the soil looks like after we've had heavy rain and everything like that. Y'all see it's like some darker pieces in here, but it's still light and fluffy. So this is what we're going to use to fill up our green stalks. And like I said before, I'm going to add some fertilizer and things like that to it, slow release fertilizer and like any type of blood meal, bone meal. If I have to add that to it, I'm going to add that as well. So I'm going to leave this down here. And then I got another one that's this size in my back seat, and I'm going to leave that one down here as well. Now this bucket, I may or may not need it today, so I may just put that on the patio area. But I'm going to leave it down here just in case, because either way it go, the way I'm looking at it is I'm going to have to move it regardless if I use it or not. So I'd rather just leave it down here just in case if I do have to use it. Hold on, y'all. Bear with you, good. I got to get caught. And I know what some of y'all going to say. Get a wheelbarrow, girl, with soil. Where I'm going to put it at when I ain't using it, y'all? Huh? And I just have a little towel in here that I take with me to lay on my back seat because I knew I was going to have to put something in my back seat as well. I could not resist. This is the salmon colored daisy. I couldn't resist. I think I'm going to put these throughout this little area in grow bags because they do attract beneficial bugs like ladybugs and things like that. And I got this one. Now that one I didn't get on clearance, but this one I got on clearance. This is the yellow daisy. So this is what it looks like. And I think it was on clearance because it don't actually have any bulbs. It looked like the bulbs kind of died back. But it does have a bulb that's about to bloom. So that's why I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead on and get it. All right, so I'm gonna turn y'all off. I'm gonna move my car back to the front, and I got some groceries that I need to get out. But after that, we're gonna come back here and we're gonna go ahead on and fill up these green stalks. We're gonna chit chat a little bit, and we're also going to hill our potatoes like I told y'all I was gonna do, which I probably finished the green stalks off camera. I ain't gonna take y'all through that because y'all know what it looks like to fill up a green stalk because I already did that with y'all. But once I add my fertilizers and things like that to it, I'll show y'all that, just in case somebody interested in what I'm using as fertilizer. So yeah, I'll turn it back on once I'm done with what I gotta do. Oh, and while we out here in the garage, I wanted to show y'all that our pepper seeds have actually germinated already. It's only been a few days since I dropped them down, and I want to show y'all the difference. So this one germinated first, and I did put the tiniest bit of soil on top of the seed, and as y'all can see, it's starting to pop out. We do have some germination on this one as well. The only difference with this one is I did not put any soil on top of it. I just left it with the grow sponge, that's it. Then we got this one right here. It's starting to germinate as well. Now, I will say this. I feel like adding a little bit of soil on top of it does help it germinate faster, but it works both ways, y'all. So I feel like it's just a preference because I was trying to figure out if the soil was needed. A lot of y'all was saying I didn't need the soil. So now I know. You can add soil, but you don't have to. Now, this one was dropped down the same day. So I figured that I did not put any seed in this soil when I initially started the seedlings right here. So this is a Melrose pepper seed as well, and I dropped it down the same day as the other ones. This is all soil. This is not the grow sponge. And then I have another one over here. It's all soil. It's not the grow sponge. So it's starting to germinate as well. This is on the lead pot seed starting system, and I talked about this system a couple videos ago. So I'll have their information linked again in the description for y'all if y'all are interested in buying this. I will say this. You can use soil, you can use the grow sponges, you can use the grow sponge with a little bit of soil on top of it because there's proof that it works either way. So I don't want y'all to feel like it's only one way that y'all are able to do that. I do want to show y'all the roots just in case y'all are interested in seeing how the roots grow. From my understanding, the idea is just like hydroponics. So this is what the roots look like, and I actually need to go ahead on and get them out of this system and go ahead and put them where I'm going to have them at because these are cucumbers. It's already starting to have true leaves as well. So that's nice to see. But anyways, let me go ahead and take my groceries in the house so I can finish up what I'm doing in the backyard, and I'll turn y'all back on once I'm done doing that. All right, y'all, I'm back. So I had to change my top because it done got a little bit warmer out here. It's not hot, but it just warmed up a little bit, so it was too much for that crew neck that I had on. But look, we got a package while I was out here working, and I was like, I gotta show my friends. So this actually came from Vago. I took the label off of it, and they sent it over for me and Tony. I'm thinking they sent this package to all the creators that went to their brand event. So we're gonna see what it is together. So let me prop y'all down. I told Tony, I said, baby, you want me to wait for you to get home since it got your name on it too? Or can I go on and open it up? He said, no, you can go ahead on and open it up. All right, y'all, so I done got the tape from around it. So let's see. Oh, beaver nuggets. I like beaver nuggets. We actually have a Buc-ee's here local to us. Yeah, I like beaver nuggets, y'all. It's like 45 minutes to an hour away. And they say, thank you for attending the 2026 Vago Creator Field Lab. Look. And yep, t-shirts. So it's a funny story behind this. Just about everybody that was working for Vago, they had on these shirts. And a few of us was like, can we get a shirt? And they was like, yeah, we gonna send y'all a shirt. So I'm gonna open it up real quick. Let me see, this is Tony's. And this one is mine. I love receiving shirts, sweatshirts, any type of merch or anything like that. I love that. Ooh. Looky. Let me push y'all back a little bit. So it says gardening made easier anytime, anywhere. And then it got the Vago on the back. I love it so much. And y'all know we got our little name tags too that they made us. If Vago is watching this, thank y'all so very much. Because I know sometimes the companies that work with different creators, they'll watch their content and stuff, you know, even if they're not doing a sponsored video for them. Yeah, let me get my little filthy paws off of it. All right, y'all, I'm gonna show y'all how far we done got down below, but I'm about to put this in the house first. And y'all, I got stuff all over the place. So this is what I decided to do. I just got all of the green stock tiers just spread out. And what I've been doing is just filling them up. Now, I done used this whole 27-gallon container. I filled up this full 3-tier green stalk with it. I topped off this one, so I did end up adding some black cow to it, but I still had a little bit of space left, so I ended up topping this one off as well. And I also was able to fill up 2 5-gallon grow bags. So this is actually what I'm gonna put the daisies in. As y'all can see, they're a little bit droopy right now because they're in the direct sun. But what I'm thinking, the daisies full sun, I don't think it's the full sun that we get in our backyard. So I may put the grow bag right here where it's a little bit shaded at, just so it won't be as droopy. That's what we have here. And y'all know I got this one the last time. This is the one that the guy gave me for $4. So I'm gonna plant this one down as well. And then in this area, throughout the area, I'm gonna have grow bags with marigolds in it. I say grow bags, but it's probably just one grow bag that's gonna have marigolds in it, and I'm gonna plant them pretty close together, and it'll just be one grow bag. Because y'all know the name of the game down here is to not overcrowd this area. So I definitely don't want to overcrowd this area. I actually love having this space that doesn't have anything on it. I love having it because I'm able to do stuff like this. Spread out all the green stalks that I need to fill up and just leave it kind of spread out and be able to work through what I need to do without feeling like I'm just crowded up and, you know, crowded in. And I'm gonna set y'all up. We're gonna hang out a little bit, kind of work through, chit chat with y'all. Y'all on the slope right now, so I hope it ain't showing y'all looking slopey. Put my gloves back on. Gloves on, and then I'll put my green stalk gloves over it. So I thought this was pretty neat too. With these green stalk gloves, if you roll them up and put your glove all the way inside, then this little drawstring on the end, you tighten it and it turns it into like a little sack, a little baggie. You hold it like this. I thought that was so neat. And I found that out on accident because I had rolled them up and I was like, it's real funny how the position of where the drawstring is. All right, y'all, let me get back to work. I'm procrastinating as usual. I ain't slick. I'm so glad that I'm about to put some flowers throughout this little area too, because the bumblebees is looking for flowers. So this has been my process. I just put the green stalk real close to the bucket where I'm getting the soil from. Use this pot. Now just pour it. Do it like that. And they say when you're filling up the green stalks, you don't want to push your soil down. You kind of just want to let it lay where it lays at and water it in. Because if you push it down and like fill it up super high, it can get compacted. So that's all I'm going to fill it up to, and I'm going to add some compost on top. I even changed my shoes. I was like, you got to take them boots off, girl. That's going to be it for this one. And the reason why I'm not filling it all the way up to the tippy top too is because I don't know exactly what I'm going to put in this green stalk yet. So it may be something that already has soil in it. So I don't want to fill it up to the top and then have to take some soil out. And I also plan on mulching all of the green stalks as well. So I want to leave space for mulch too. I'm gonna go ahead and finish filling these tiers up, and then once I start adding fertilizer and things like that to the one that I am gonna add fertilizer to, I'll turn y'all back on. All right, y'all, so I done filled up another 3-tier. I wanted to check in with y'all because we are down to a little bit under half of the soil, and I decided to add the rest of the black cow that I had in this bag to this container, and I'm gonna just mix it all in at one time and then just distribute it throughout the other green stalks that I'm gonna fill up. The reason why I decided to do this is because I feel like it's a lot easier to just mix it into the bucket, and since I got enough space for it now, you know, it works out good. Another option, if you would like to do something like this, would be to just pour it out on the tarp and mix it all in that way. But I find that since I got this tote and I know I'm gonna use it all up, I might as well just do it this way. But yeah, but I just wanted to check in with y'all to show y'all how far I have came along since the last time I was on camera. It's nice out here, y'all. Since I changed my shirt, I can be out here. I'm getting me some vitamin D, and I'm also just enjoying the breeze. It's a nice breeze out here. But yeah, I wanted to check in with y'all real quick. The next time I turn y'all back on will be once I do the fertilizer, and I know I said that before, but that's when I'm gonna turn y'all back on again. Yeah, and I'm gonna show y'all how I'm gonna set up these daisies, the daisies and the marigolds throughout this little area down here, because I know it's gonna be the area down here where I set them up at. So I'll check back in with y'all in a minute. All right, y'all, so I'm back and I'm done filling up all the green stalks that I need to fill up. So I actually have some soil left over. What I ended up using was 2 of the 27-gallon tote buckets, and then I used the smaller bucket, which is this bucket, and it is 66 quarts. So it's smaller than the 27-gallon. Now, I did add 2 bags of black cow just to add some extra nutrients to the soil. Now, what I'm about to do now, the soil that I have left over, I'm actually about to go ahead and heal these potatoes that need to be healed. I did actually start healing this bucket. I'm about to go ahead and heal it the rest of the way. We probably heal this batch one more time, and then we'll be done with healing this bucket. Y'all, I got stuff all over the place. I don't even know where to go next. That's how I'm like, what now? But it's fine. I'm actually going to leave these green stalks separated because I'm in the business of working smarter, not harder. So we're going to leave these spread out until we get those pavers. I'm going to go tomorrow to another Lowe's to see if they got the right pavers that we need. So I'm just stacking my buckets right now just so I can store them until it's time for me to use them again. And this bucket with the red top, the big bucket, I just got this from Walmart, and it was only $8.86. So I thought that was a really good buy. And it's real sturdy, heavy duty. Don't ask me if it's food grade or not, y'all. I just know it's a 27-gallon heavy duty snap lid storage tote. I don't know if it's food grade. I use it just to pick up the soil, y'all. Now for the potatoes that I just did the healing to, I'm gonna just water those in. And I know y'all are wondering, like, what are we gonna do about the watering down here, because our water hose is really, really far away from this area. I say really, really far away when I'm over exaggerating a little bit. It's a good ways away, and they actually don't stretch down here. So if I was to continue to use those water hoses, then I would have to water like this, but that is not the plan. Because once it starts getting hot outside, yeah, we'll have to do something different. But we do already have a plan for that as it relates to watering. And I told y'all that I was gonna turn y'all back on once I do the fertilizing. I know exactly what I'm putting in this luscious green stock. It's gonna be all sunflowers. So I already got the seeds that's coming for it. And they're gonna be like dwarf varieties. So this is the bulb tone that I'll be using. And that's the only thing that I'm gonna add extra to this besides the compost that we added. So I'm just sprinkle it in. And I'm moving out the way of the dust, y'all, so don't worry. Don't fret. And I would actually like this green stalk to be dead smack in the middle of the other 8 green stalks. So we're not gonna have the evergreen and yellow in the middle like we initially planned. So for the top of this green stalk, I'm actually gonna do 2 lavender plants, which I have right here, y'all. And I kind of let it dry out. This is the one that I purchased from Lowe's. So as y'all can see, it is pretty dry, and it is 2 lavender plants in here. At least I thought it was 2 lavenders. Now I feel like it's just one. And I'm definitely not gonna break it apart to see. Well, gosh darn. Oh well, it's all right. Look, I was talking all that noise like I was getting a deal, y'all. Whole time it's only 1 plant. It just felt like 2. And the reason why I'm choosing to put it at the top tier is because the top tier dries out the quickest. So I'm gonna just put it right here. The pretty little lavender. And this is actually English lavender, so this would be good for like teas and things like that. Somebody asked me on Instagram, was the Goodwin Creek lavender good for teas or culinary uses? It's not. That's more of like ornamental type of lavender to make your flower bed look pretty, but this one is more for like culinary uses, like if you want to do teas, like if you want to do a lavender powder, if you want to do like some type of lavender oil, you know. And it's very relaxing too to smell lavender. Lavender is a very calming herb. Y'all know what? I'm gonna put this lavender in the grow bag by itself, and I'll just put only 1 lavender plant in that green stalk and do it that way. Oh, I think this one is actually 2 plants. Yeah. Yeah. This one actually 2. And the good thing about grow bags too, y'all able to flip it down some. Grow bags are really good for plants that don't like to be soaking wet, soggy soil, because they dry out pretty fast. Yeah, we're gonna see what happened with this. Let me pull this off. The mud was hanging on anyways by a thread. If it worked for you, it worked for me, lavender. All right, y'all. So for this one, for this lavender, we're gonna add some marigolds around it. I think that'll be pretty. What y'all think? I think that'll be a great companion too. These are the French marigolds, so they don't get super big. That's what the roots looking like. The roots on the lavender wasn't as thick. We want them to be nice little color scheme. So we're gonna do yellow and the orange. Wouldn't that be beautiful, y'all? Y'all know what I forgot to add to this? Some of that bulb tone. So I'm gonna sprinkle some in. I think 3 is good, y'all. I don't want to overdo it. Do y'all prefer to put y'all fertilizer directly into the hole where you planting that, or do y'all like to top dress it around and mix it in? To me, I do it both ways. It don't really matter. It don't matter to me. I'm cool either way. Now that is gonna be so pretty. And I left this little spot open because I didn't want to overdo it. All right. And then for over here, since we got some open spots, we're gonna add some more French marigolds in this one with the lavender. And I'm trying not to plant the marigolds directly with the food that we'll be consuming. My plan really is to try to use this as like a distraction type of trap crop, because that's what I find that it was for me last year. But I had it in the beds with other stuff that I wanted us to consume, so it was kind of like it was eating that stuff too. Yeah, and I know people have mixed reviews about that. See how this went from being all sunflowers to being marigold, sunflower, and lavender? But it's okay. The bottom 2 tiers will be sunflowers. All right, y'all, so that tier is planted out. But anyways, what I decided to do was for our daisies, I forgot I had these little flower pots from last year. I actually just split the soil up between these 2 flower pots, and this is where the daisy will live. So I'm gonna add a little bit of fertilizer, and this is just the bulb tone that I'm adding. Make a hole just deep enough and pop her down in there. Now these daisies do get a nice size, but I was like, you know what? Let's use what we got and just plant this bad boy. So that's what I did. I forgot where I got these from. I want to say maybe Dollar General, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'll probably go to Dollar General tomorrow to try to get one more, because I got, like I said, I got them last year. And then I'll plant that other one here. I don't know why this one looking so sad, and it could be the heat that's stressing it, but I paid full price for this one. I needed to perform. So we're just gonna get this yellow one that has not bloomed just yet and put it in the other one. But yeah, y'all, that's all I'm doing. All right, I'm for real this time. I'm about to do this, clean up, and then I'll turn y'all back on. All right, y'all, so we are officially done for today. I done spent my whole day between going to the different stores, being out in the garden. This has been what my Saturday has felt like, and the time flew by so fast. They say time flies when you're having fun, but I'm gonna just leave the green stalks laid out right here until I get the other pavers, and then I'll set them back up on their spinner bases. This is the only one that I end up stacking up, and I'm gonna have to unstack it because that's the wrong size paver base. Now I end up just putting the daisy plants. I put one right here, and then I got one on this side, and then the grow bag that has the marigolds and the lavender in it, I just have it sitting right here. And then I added the other lavender from the other pot, added it right here in the green stalk. Of course, our marigolds and lavender that was added to this green stalk. So yeah, that's what everything looking like. So hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to get this area back straightened up. I do have to, like I told y'all before, go to Tony's mom's house to get some stuff done with her. Now I got on my new apron, y'all, because I'm actually about to go ahead on and harvest some of these peppers. I don't want to harvest them yet, but unfortunately I have a strange feeling that the weight of these peppers is going to eventually make the plants branch possibly snap. So I could be over exaggerating, but just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna go ahead on and harvest a few of the big ones, not a whole bunch, because like I told y'all, I want them to turn red. Let me show y'all what the apron looks like. The apron is actually really neat. So I don't have it adjusted the way that it should be adjusted, but it has like a little bag right here for you to put your harvest in. It actually has these 2 little snaps right here, because you can unsnap it and make it a longer apron. And yeah, it has little pockets on the side, and then it has another little spot right here for you to put harvesting stuff in. So I think this is so neat and so cute. Again, thank you so much, Miss Cass, for getting me this. I am so appreciative, so grateful for it. But yeah, let's go ahead on and put our gloves on and harvest us some of these Melrose peppers. So I shouldn't even need no snips, y'all. They should be pretty easy to take off. I'm gonna try to get the bigger ones. Those are the ones that I'm aiming for, because those are the ones that's putting all the weight on the plant. So yeah, they snap right off. So this is what it looks like. compared to my hand. Nice sized pepper. And we still got a bunch of flowers on it. The more I'm looking at this setup, the more I'm like, man, I wish I wouldn't have put that cucumber plant behind. But too late to turn back now. If y'all have any types of tips of how I can kind of stabilize this, I know I could possibly get like some bamboo sticks maybe to help it, and use some tomato clips. I think that'll probably be a good option. And I actually got some tomato clips that came in today. I would just have to get the bamboo sticks. Yeah, I think that's the way I'm going to do it, y'all. Just to help give this plant some stability, because I don't want to keep on having to harvest these peppers when they're not quite all the way ripe yet. So yeah, I think that's going to be all I take. It's standing up a little bit better now. And I got this one that fell off earlier when I was trying to prop it up. And I was just like, you know what? You need to go ahead on and harvest some of these. So, yep, this is what we got, y'all. Let me show y'all how many we got. And I feel like they the perfect size to do like stuffed peppers with. I'm not going to do nothing with them today. I'm actually let them wash them real good and let them sit on the countertop to see if they redden up just a little bit at least. Either do like a tomato base with ground beef stuffing, or do like a chicken and cream cheese like type of stuffing with it. But yeah, y'all, I think that is going to be it for this video. I really enjoyed this today, y'all. I enjoyed being out in the garden. I wasn't out here with y'all the whole time, but I was out with y'all for a good bit. Most of the time I did most of the stuff by myself. And I'm going to adjust this apron the way it's supposed to be the next time I use it, so I don't have it falling all over off of me. And when y'all leave an emoji, if y'all got time, tell me what y'all enjoyed most about this video. If y'all had a favorite part, or if y'all was like, okay, girl, so you need to do more videos like this, leave it in the comments. I love receiving y'all feedback. So yeah, if y'all made it this far, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a pepper emoji, since we just harvested some peppers. I know we always leaving pepper emojis, but it's okay to leave another one. And I will see y'all in the next video.